Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more WWF No Mercy for the Nintendo 64. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos, I really appreciate it. If you are indeed enjoying my content and would like to see more, then why not hit that subscribe button, because what it means for you lovely people is you will be instantly subscribed to my channel and notified every time I upload a new video, and I've got new content coming each and every single week. Okay, so this time I'm going to be defending the tag team titles and just winning all of my matches. In the last set of videos I chose Chris Jericho and Albert, and I took them all the way to the tag team titles, and in doing so managed to complete all the objectives set before me and unlock 17% of the game. This time around I'm on the other side of the fence where I've got to defend them. So with Chris Jericho, you can see what's really cool about this game is you can see who the champions are because they've got the belt on. So obviously I want to be the champions because at this point I just want to explore all the options I can. But for this run of videos it will just be a simple win situation. The next time I'll probably be winning and losing to unlock new storyline arcs. So here we go, let's see what I have to do. Chapter 1, Total Defense Part 1. Okay. It's too bad that you have the belts since we're going to take them. There's Taka Michinoku and Funaki. But it's a no disqualification match, and you know what that means, guys. And as you can see, this is what I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but since I know I have to win all these matches, once I've done this set of videos, the next time I come here I will have to lose this match to unlock different storylines. That's just how the game works for some reason, but it's a pretty cool mechanic and I don't mind because it's exciting. So here we go, tag team titles are on the line. It's Albert and Chris Jericho versus Funaki and Taka Michinoku. Oh yeah, I love it. I don't care that the entrances aren't as good as like on SmackDown, it's still pretty cool though. Tag team champion. Now this is the only time when they should be coming out separately. You know, I get that they're a tag team, but you know, they're the most, I want to call them the odd couple in many ways, but I chose them for a reason. Typically Albert, because you need a strong guy, I think, if you want to get all the storylines and stuff, and he's helpful for many of the game's objectives. So my advice to anyone playing the tag team division is get yourself a strong guy, get yourself Kane, Undertaker or Albert or anybody like that, because some of the objectives you need to beat somebody in under 3 minutes and stuff like that, and Albert will do that. You know, he's quite strong and he's like kind of my go-to guy. As you can see, I've just tagged him now, and what I am going to do, once again, you guys know me so well, I'm just going to abuse the steel steps. Try to anyway. There you go, just floored Funaki. And he's just gone back in the ring. Chris, see, this is it, you know, like, if you tag immediately, like, your partner will just rush into the ring and attack, and they'll start attacking the one guy, so you can kind of get an advantage on them straight away. It's great. So once you know how to manipulate this game's RNG, it's a lot of fun. As I said, I don't always get it right, but I'm sort of learning the patterns of this game. So, but I do love the unpredictable. There you go. See that? The unpredictable nature is one thing I do love about this game. I mean, how can I put this without trying to sound like I'm confusing people? This game is predictable, but at times can be unpredictable. So you can't always, you can predict, I would say the majority of the time, what the enemies are going to do, or the fellow wrestlers. I keep calling them enemies because I play a lot of platform games, but 9 times out of 10 they will surprise you. So always be ready for anything and never get cocky, even when you think you're going to win, because you just never know, the tide could turn quite quickly. So it's all about kind of staying control in your matches. I mean, alright, admittedly this is probably like an easy match, but I never take these enemies lightly. There you go, see that? I got a nice little glitch there where Taka wasn't able to tag Funaki, so the game just sort of went to do it but then glitched out. It was like, it wasn't quite sure what to do. And you know when an enemy's weak when you've destroyed them enough and they try to tag out, that's a sign that they're weak. So poor Funaki, he just hasn't been able to do anything. And this is great that Funaki's done this, because he's just sealed his own doom. Not only does Chris Jericho come in to knock him out, basically he just gets back towards the ring. Now can I make this work? No, it's not a big deal. Alright, Funaki's now tagged in. I saw him tag in, and he's kind of making his mind up as to what he's doing. But anyway, I'm going to deal with Taka Michinoku still anyway, and get him down. So if I can just get my energy up. Okay, need to stop Funaki. He's surprisingly agile and surprisingly wily in this, so you have to watch out for that. So he doesn't know that he's just walked into what he's walked into, really. And that's why I kind of like Kaientai, because they are fearless, even though they got no chance of winning when they were in the WWF as part of their gimmick. They were just so like confident that they would. A very underrated tag team, in my opinion. Anyway, we're going to deal with Funaki now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and slap some finishes on him and see if I can pin him very, very quickly. See, it doesn't matter whether I pin him or Taka Michinoku, to be honest. It really doesn't matter. We're going to do a back finisher as well, because why not? Sort of a sidewalk slam. And if there's time, can I get one more in? No. Oh well. I tried. Here we go. I'm going to try and push him down if I can. See that? I did that because he was going to go for the low blow, and you can kind of avoid that by sort of pushing him kind of away in a way. Even though that made no sense. Look at that. Now we'll go for the pin. No? Okay, it's fine. The one thing that annoys me, and I know it's part of the game, it shouldn't be an annoyance, is the rope break, because the rope break can actually save your life at times when you're in dire straits, so I shouldn't bash on it too much, but it's really annoying when you want to pin another wrestler and you can't because of the bloody rope breaks. But anyway, I've got multiple clotheslines, and as I said, I think it's great that you can tag in this game, but I don't really. If I've got a powerful character like Albert, then I don't really need to tag, because there's just no point. There we go, that should do it, should finish him off. Oh, come on! How is he even touching the friggin' ropes? Okay, I need to finish this. This is ridiculous. The one thing that annoys me about this game is like the rope breaks. Again, it can save your life, but it's also annoying. There you go. Well, that was just over 4 minutes. That wasn't too bad. That's the first chapter done. So, yeah, we're on point for doing this. This is doable, I think. Alright, so that's that one over with. Let's see what I have to do. So this is all kind of new to me anyway, so but because I kind of know the game's AI, I kind of know what to expect, so that does make things a trifle easier. Not much, but a trifle easier. Okay, Total Defense Part 2, here we go. Look at that. They actually, oh god, the game glitched there. The game glitched. You see that? Chris Jericho quickly went to do his pose, but then turned around. So, yeah, programming error. Oh, what do we have here? It's Kurt Angle and the British Bulldog, I think. Amazing. What a team. They would actually be a good tag team, actually. Why do losers like you have the tag team titles? Those belts belong to people like us. Now give us those belts. We won't stop until we have them. Okay. It looks like it's a tag team title match, but check it out. It's another no disqualification match. Once again, the story will progress whether I win or lose. So it's a win-win for me. Because if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But I want to win, essentially. Right, has the Bulldog got his music? Yeah. I did wonder. So this was when, I think just after Bulldog had re-signed with the company. So they put him in the game and stuff, and why not? Legendary wrestler. Right, once again, you guys know what I'm going to do. Tag to Albert. There's no point, like, using Jericho. I could use Jericho. There's nothing wrong with that, but I want to get the advantage, basically. So I'm just going to knock Kurt Angle down. And this time, I'm just going to play with Kurt a little bit. See that? I'm going to trip him up there. And trip him up again. I could have hours of fun with this game. Now I'm going to pick up the steel steps. I'm going to run this way. Then I'm going to just third them at him once again. Again, I would recommend throwing them at them at first, because if you try and hit them, 9 times out of 10 they will block, and sometimes they can hit you. As you can see, Kurt is very, very spammy. In real life, he's obviously a very, very skilled wrestler, so they have made him like that in the game, and rightly so as well. I totally agree with that decision. See that? He went to jump and I just broke his momentum. He was going to do like a taunt, but it just wasn't good enough. I just thought, nah mate, you're not jumping. So yeah, always throw it. That's my recommendation, because you'll catch them off guard. So obviously Kurt Angle is going to be probably kicking out of everything that I do, so I need to finish him good. He's also good at reversing quite a lot. So why is Albert weak? That makes no sense that Albert's weak, because he barely touched me. So, I don't know. Oh, that was close. He almost got the tag there, but not quite. Luckily though, I'm going to teach Kurt a lesson. I am going to give him a strong grapple. And check it out, we can do this. And just throw him down like he's nothing. Okay. You can get the tag if you want, I'm not too fussed. Okay. There you go. Multiple clotheslines to Davey Boy Smith. I love it. Oh! He's got the ball shot. I didn't know he could do that. In fact, this is the first time I've probably played against him, so I've played against most of the other characters off camera, but I've never played against the Bulldog, so as you can see, I'm having significant trouble trying to get up. I don't know why, because I haven't really been hit that much, but I guess it's just Albert himself. There you go. Just pull Bulldog out the ring. And then I tried to clothesline him down, but it didn't quite work. Maybe I can reverse, I don't know, or break the grapple somehow. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Okay. There we go. We'll drop him on his head. All bark and no bite. Sorry, Jericho. Had to do that. Oh, see that? That's what I'm talking about. Like, the game can just surprise you in so many ways, and that's why it's such a good game, because it's not that predictable. Not, as I said, and that's the type of game I like playing. I don't like playing games that are, you know, I do like randomness sometimes. Some people like good RNG, but you know, I do prefer randomness, because I used to play Resident Evil 3 quite a lot, and there's like that game kind of examines you as you play, and if you're playing really well, it throws shed loads of challenges at you, and different enemy patterns in different areas. And I remember having a really good run where I was in the hospital with Carlos, and I had all these hunters coming after me, and that never happened to me before, but it's purely because I was playing so well. I really wish I'd recorded it, to be honest. In fact, I will be doing Resident Evil 3 at some point. The only thing is I haven't played it in years, so I'm going to have to learn how to play it again, and also Resident Evil 2 as well, the original. I've not played the remake yet. In fact, I haven't really played any modern games. I just love all the old school ones. Alright, Kurt Angle's back, so the game won't seem to let me face him. And just keeps screwing up, so... Alright, this is not good. Alright, Kurt, sorry, but I've got to pile drive your son. As I said, things can turn quite quickly in this game. You've got to be ready for it, for when it happens. As unpredictable as it is. So let me just get Albert's energy up. Anyway, hope you guys are alright. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, and thank you for all your kind words and encouraging comments. I really appreciate it. It sort of keeps me going, really, knowing that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing, and because I'm really, and I sincerely say this hand on heart, I'm doing these videos for the community and for you guys, and the fact that you enjoy them, it really means a lot to me. You know, it's such a joy to do as well. I love making videos and retro games. It's a lot of fun, and I would love it to be my full-time job, to be honest. That would be so awesome. I'd love to do YouTube for a living, but it's going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of videos, and I'm willing to put the work in. I'm willing to work as hard as I need to, but you know, I'm not doing it for popularity, or you know, I just want as many people to come to my channel and enjoy it. You know, that's the sort of environment I want to kind of create. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. Bit of a dodgy throat today. To clear my throat, I didn't kind of want to catch that on the microphone. Alright, Kurt Angle's up to his old tricks again. There we are. Come on, Kurt, get up. Now's the time. I think I should be able to hit him. Yeah, there you go. I mean, hitting him is probably more damaging than actually throwing it at him. But you want to throw it at him just to stun him a bit, just to get his energy down. Then you can start to do this. Okay. But the reason why I don't tag... There you go, see that? That's what I talked about, the unpredictability. The reason why I don't tag Jericho is because I kind of want to save him for if I do get in dire straits, so I can just tag out to him if I need to. Now, I may have to if this carries on. See that? Kurt is weak. That's why he was going for the bulldog, because he can't tag out. Knock the bulldog off. Oh my god, see that? It's Kurt Angle for you. Because I knocked him off, he's angry at me because I tried to hit him. And see that? You can use, I call that the Three Stooges dodge, basically, where you can get the enemies to run into each other. I've started nicknaming all the things that I do. Like, there's a run that I call the Forrest Gump run, where if you're in a hardcore match, right, and say you're in the parking lot and you run directly left and then you swerve and go down and you're being followed, the other wrestlers won't actually quick turn with you. They will just go right down to the wall. And sometimes I'll bump into each other, so yeah, I call that the Three Stooges. I don't know, I've just started nicknaming different things. Oh no, I call that where they bump into each other the Three Stooges, but I call the run the Forrest Gump, you know, where he keeps running. He's like running from those bullies, and he just keeps running and doesn't stop. That's kind of what I call it, basically. There we go, I'm on chapter 3 already, so we're doing alright. I'm making good time as well. And making for some really tough matches. Right, looks like we've got the Hollies next. Hey, if you guys are going to determine the #1 contenders, you need to go through as heavyweights first, okay? Our wrestling style is hardcore, remember that. Well, I've just been doing hardcore, so what do you think that I've been doing? Croquet? You know, so it's a no disqualification match. And it's a hardcore match as well, so what can be better than that? So I have to beat the Hollies. And they can be pretty spammy too, particularly Crash. Crash is tough anyway, or should I say was tough. R.I.P. Crash Holly. Okay. Now, I'm not in control of Albert, unfortunately. I can't control him, I don't think, because it's kind of a free-for-all. Anything goes. So I have to be Chris Jericho. Normally I would be Albert. But the game's saying no. See what I mean about the Harleys being spammy? They're really spammy. So you just got to wear them down very quickly. I'll show you what I mean with the run if I can get it working. If the game would let me up. So look, I'm going to run this way, right? And then I'm going to quick turn and go down here. See that? See that? It just keeps running into the barrier. He won't actually follow me. That's what I was talking about. Okay. And they're kind of vulnerable when they go to pick up items as well. I've noticed that. It's like their animation frame. because they're locked in that frame, they can't pull up any defense because they have to carry out the animation that they're doing. So there are little tricks that you can learn as well. You start to learn as well when they're gonna like get you in the balls and stuff like that. So there's all kinds of things that you can do and all kinds of tricks you can learn. So yeah, I have been playing this game for a few months now, and I used to get really flustered with the AI, but now it doesn't seem to bother me. Sometimes you just got to let them get the spamminess out of the system, then sometimes they'll stop. See that? He's actually damaged himself by doing that. See that? He just keeps running. That's what I call the Forrest Gump. There you go. See that? He's vulnerable. We can pick up the bat now. There we go. And sometimes the camera will change as well, because it's trying to cope with like 4 wrestlers in the ring at one time. So it is doing a lot. So it's trying to control. It's trying to show me hardcore. It's trying to show Crash and Albert. So it's got to try to do the action. The camera's got to like view the action as much as it can. So it can only handle up to 4 players at a time. Any more than that, it'll probably slow down. Okay, so Albert's not having a good time. However, I need to start winning a bit more. So let me just get this in. Just whack him. There you go. Nice. And you know what? And when he's done that, that means you can actually whack him and he won't reverse it. But Crash gets in the way, and then Albert takes over. Check it out. Albert will chicken wing him. This game, as I said, predictable at times. Not always, but 9 times out of 10, you know exactly what they're going to do when they're going to do it. Okay, just hit this guy again. Strong grapple. Let's get this delayed suplex on. No, okay, fine. Oh,